Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Pantropy. Now, this Pantropy episode is pretty much going to be, I guess, very similar to the one that I did with Kix, because since I recorded with Kix last time on the server, unfortunately, there was an offline player raid. Apparently, it happened on Cage's base in the server that we were in before. So, unfortunately, that meant that they had to release a patch, and it caused a server restart. So, I'm now on a new server called Mashtropy with Games for Kix and Cage. They're currently not here right now, but I need to go ahead and essentially catch up to where they are. Now, we're going to go ahead and see if we can start building some stuff and see if we can find some resources and things like that while we go on the way. Now, Cage said there was a drill that we could take some resources from, so that might help us to get started a little bit. So I kind of got to see which way I'm going. So apparently, Kix said his base was an E13, so hopefully we can find the base up there. I just got to make sure I'm kind of going the right way. So let's go and check that I'm facing the right way. So it kind of looks like I'm going northwest, it seems. So we're going to go this way, and we're going to see if we can, A, get some resources on the way, and then we'll see if we can essentially start up our own base again, because that'd be pretty cool. So, wow, it is very, very bright. Have they turned up the brightness or something? It seems like excessively bright right now. I don't know if that's just like sun shafts or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just find some rocks and resources on the way as we go as well. I mean, I don't want to take all of their resources and stuff from the rocks. So is this one I can harvest? No, it's not that one. It's the other color one. So there is a drill there. I don't know if that's Cage's one or if it's another one, but there's something here. Someone's built something here. What is this? Oh no, it's a turret. Okay, that's a turret. It's a funniest looking drill I ever did see. Yeah. So we need to try and find some resource rocks in order to harvest, because right now I'm not really seeing actually any at all. So there's one of those little alien guys. So I need to kind of make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Currently I'm not even heading in the right direction, I don't think, and I'm seeing like nothing in terms of resources around here. Hang on a minute. Let me just see where I am. Okay, so essentially if I just walk this way, we should hopefully encounter Cage's base or Kix's base. I don't know if Cage is set up in the same area as Kix did, but hopefully we're going to find one of their bases and go from there. Now, I'm still on the lookout for these rocks, but it appears there are like none here. So I don't know if like the rocks actually respawn in the world, or if they just don't respawn. But hopefully they do, because I kind of need some resources, like, really desperately. And these other rocks don't give you anything. It's these, I think this is the one we can harvest. Is this one we can do? Yeah, this is one we can harvest. So I think this is a coal one, which is fine. So that's giving us a little bit of iron as well. So let's go ahead and just start harvesting this stuff, and I'm going to see if we can essentially make ourselves a platform out of feldspar and go from there and see if we can make ourselves a base. So if you haven't seen our first episode that I did with Kix, be sure to check that one out, and be sure to check out Games for Kix' channel as well, because he is doing a bit of Pantropy as well. So definitely go and check him out, and I think Cage as well. So definitely check their channels as well, because we're all on the same server. So if you kind of want to see what's going on from different perspectives, then I would definitely recommend that you check those guys out as well. There's a couple of other people we know as well, although it's very early on a Saturday morning and I can't remember quite off the top of my head who they might be. So let's just make sure we are still heading in the correct direction. Yeah, this the map, I have to tell you, the map, it looks deceptively small, but when you actually get to it, yeah, it is quite a lot bigger. So I did get a little bit of resources, but unfortunately not too much. Right, there is a drill here. Now, is this Cage's drill? I just want to see if this is Cage's I just want to see if this Cage's one, because if it is, I don't know if it shows me who the owner is, but he did say we could take resources, so I just want to see. It doesn't say whose this is, but I'm seeing resources in. Right, I think yeah, I don't know if I want to take this. I mean, I could do, but I kind of feel bad taking it, really. I mean, I know there's a lot in there. Okay, I tell you what, I will take the stuff off the end here. So I won't take all of it. I'll just take like a little bit. So hopefully this is going to be just as much as I need. So yeah, whoever I'm taking from, if you want the resources back, then well, I know what we can do, because I feel a little bit bad taking this. So what we can try and do is maybe make our own drill at some point, and then see if we can give the resources back. So I just want to see whose base this is. This is actually a really cool looking base, isn't it? I just want to see who it is. So offline player protection should now be working, and apparently there's now a new prison. So if you attack members of your own faction, they can imprison you. So who is this? That is oh, there's a password to unlock, which we cannot open. So I'm not quite sure of the password. So I'm assuming this is Cage's base, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is cage space or not, but yeah, he did say there was a drill. So hopefully I'm taken from the right drill. I really hope I'm taken from the right drill. If not, we might be in a bit of a pinch. So let's go to crafting here, and we're going to see if we can start ourselves a little bit of a base floor. And I'm going to pick my own area in E13, kind of near to where Kix is. So we want to go to this one here, I think. So I think there's a T3 foundation. No, it's not that one. I think it's a basic foundation. I can't remember what the name is, but there was one that just required feldspar, and I just wanted to see what that was. So let's have a look here. So that requires, yeah, it requires. Well, it requires a lot of feldspar, doesn't it, for a T3? That's crazy. So is there any actual regular floors? I mean, a basic floor is kind of what I want, but I think it's the actual foundation, solid foundation. This is the one, I think. So that requires iron, but I think there's an even easier one to make, as far as I remember. Here we go. Oh, they're all up here. Composite Foundation, that's the one. Okay, so this, okay, so it looks like now the Composite Foundation doesn't require the ingredient in the middle that it used to. So this is actually really good. So we can actually craft it straight away, which is perfect. So let's go ahead and craft. Let's make a 3x4 should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and craft some of those for a Composite Foundation. Now that has used a lot of feldspar, so I think what we'll do, this mining drill, we're going to leave now. So we've taken what we need from it, and then I'm going to probably try and put some stuff back in here. I mean, is this thing actually working or not? If it's not, I kind of want to turn it back on again just to make sure it's gathering resources. Let me see. So can I turn you on again? It says it is powered. Click to deactivate. No, okay, so it is currently running. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it's currently running so that we're not we're not taking out all the resources here. So that's the drills going in, energy sources. Okay, cool. So just as long as those things are running, and still grinding resources for people, then that is all good. So let's go and see where we're headed then. So we are still currently in this blue area. So E13 is still quite a way away. It's kind of over this mountain here. So let's go ahead and continue running along here. And yeah, swimming in this game is kind of non-existent. You just run underwater, which is cool. I mean, it's like a really early game, so you can't expect much. There's a mech here as well. Look at that. That's awesome. So the mech looks pretty cool. Just stood there. It's like hey bro. All right. So there's more bases over here. So yeah, I don't want to take from people, but we are a faction. So and I guess Cage to stay. So. Please don't kill me, Cage. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, I will give him resources back if I have taken resources from the wrong drill. Of course, I will go ahead and give back the resources to that person. I'm not a resource dealer, and I want to work with these guys. So let's keep running this way. So I think we have to go over this red mountain to get where we need to find where Kix's base will be set up. So let's go ahead and make our way over here. I mean, I'm not going to set up like right near Kix's base, but I kind of want somewhere to I guess call home and then go from there. But yeah, I'm seeing no like resource rocks around here. So I'm assuming that a lot of these have just been mined up and then they don't respawn. At least that's what I'm assuming. So then you need to get the drill up and running to get some more. But then I'm thinking then if that is the case, is there any point in getting like a mining drill set up, or is there just no point? I have no idea. I mean. It would be good if there is a point, but it seems there's no point in getting the mining tool and maybe just rushing to the drill. But then again, I think there might be some stuff that the mining tool can only take, which is required to make the drill. So there's a couple of things. So let's go make our way up this mountain here. And it's probably going to get dark very soon, but that's okay. Let's make our way up the mountain. There we go, so we can come up here. So hopefully when we're over the mountain, we should be able to see. So there is the spire in the middle right there. We can just see it over the top of the mountain right there. It's looking pretty cool. I really like the look of this map though. I think it's a really cool little game. And I'm really liking it so far. So let's head down here. Right, is this a base I see down here? Right, there is another drill here. So I don't know if this is Cage. I really don't know. So where are we now? This is E13. So I'm assuming this one might be Kix's base. One of these is probably going to be Kix's base. So in that case, I'm probably going to set up kind of nearby. I don't want to go like right in, but I'm going to set up kind of nearby. So let's go and have a look and see what's going on here. So this is E13. We are now currently in the area. So let's go and, I guess, find an area that we want to start building on, and at least get something of ours set up as well. Would be pretty cool. Because, I mean, I've not really had much time to actually get on this and, play. So I need to try and catch up with the guys so we can actually record together. Because, I mean, I don't want to be holding those people back just because I'm so far behind. So I thought we could do some episodes just on our own. and see how I go. And then of course some of them will be co-op episodes as well. Right, I see another rock over there, so I want to get that. Maybe like right here could be a pretty good spot to build. I mean, it's I don't know, it's not really dug in. It's kind of more out in the open. So I guess I'd be kind of more on the forefront of the middle. But it's getting dark, so let's go ahead and take this up. Here we go. So we get some feldspar from here. Now, whenever that rock breaks, it always makes me jump. Like every time. Like I don't know why. It just like it just makes me jump a bit. I'm just like, oh, it's like because the way it breaks is like flies in your face. It's really funny. All right, there you go. And I think we can get this last little bit here. There you go. So let's make sure we got a bit of that. And I think we are getting some. There we go. The rock is gone. If we can find any more rocks, that'd be handy. Yeah, there's actually some over here. So I think the main reason we've not been seeing so many rocks is because like everyone else has been, you know, building up in that area. So they've probably mined out all the rocks that are currently there. So we definitely need our mining drills. Would be very, very handy. So I think we'll go ahead and just break this out. So we're getting a load of copper ore as well, which is good. So hopefully we've got enough to make our mining tool, which will allow us to get more from these resources. So let's go ahead and make our way over here. Okay, so it's starting to get dark now, so I do kind of want to get building ASAP. But there we go. Right, let's go ahead and make our way down here. So yeah, a couple of nice little changes that I've seen already, which is pretty cool because they had an update very recently, and that is awesome. So let's go ahead and make our way down here. So just trying to think where I want to build. I mean, I don't know how far people have built out from this area, but I'm now in. Yeah, I'm now literally. Okay, I'm in F13 now, so I've moved out of E13. I'm in F13, so I guess I could maybe build out here a little bit, and then we can go ahead. If I can find like a flattish area to build, that would be ideal. It's getting dark, but I want somewhere flat. I mean, even right here will be fine. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go near these rocks. We'll go near the rocks here, and we'll build up here. And I think this will be an ideal start, because this bit is a kind of a little bit dug in as well, so we shouldn't be able to be like surprised from like behind. So that'd be pretty good. So if enemy factions come along, they shouldn't anyway. Emphasis on the word shouldn't be able to surprise us from behind. So let's go ahead and build our first floor, and I think we'll go right here, and then we can just I think from that point we can then build outwards from here. So we're gonna build. I think a 3x4 would be very nice to have. Just it'd be a nice big base. Oh, hang on, did I put the last one down wrong? I think I clicked somewhere accidentally, and it might have put it down somewhere I didn't want it to go. Hold on a minute. There we go. I may have lost one. Yeah, I think I lost one. I don't know where it went. I think I lost it, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and build this. So it's getting a bit dark, but there you go. Okay, so we may need a little bit more here because I'm kind of a bit on a ramp. So I kind of want to probably put one. Yeah, I kind of want to make sure that we're not going to be. I don't know if like structural integrity is a thing in this game, but I kind of want to make sure that we don't get dug out. So can I look under there? I kind of had it. There we go. So I may need to make a few more of these just to, you know, even the ground out a little bit. But then I guess we don't need a. I guess if we build this way, we wouldn't really need a ramp. But then I'm kind of going in the ground there, which I don't want. So I will go this way, I think. Let's see. So I'm probably gonna need a few more of these. All right, you know what? We'll stick with this for now, and let's see if we can craft ourselves just some walls to get started here. So I want a composite doorway. I think we'll make a composite ramp. Let's go and get one of those. So that takes 6. And I think each of these. Okay, they all take 6. So let's go and craft those. So composite ramp is coming. Composite doorway. Let's get one of those, and then just a few composite walls would be good as well. Okay, so we can get, should we get like 10 of those? That should be fine. I mean, I kind of want some windows as well, so maybe let's get like 5 of these going, and then we need the actual doorway as well, so we need that. And then we can get some windows going as well. So yeah, I think I might need it a little bit. I need to get one of these primitive smelting furnaces as well. So we'll craft one of those. That's only a little bit of feldspar, and then we should hopefully have most things we need to get started here. So let's go ahead and do this. Right, so here's our composite ramp. So it's getting a little bit dark about that. Sorry about that, guys. There's not really that much I can do. So I got a glow stick, but I kind of need to hold the thing in my hand to see what's going on. So I think this will be fine. There we go. We'll build a little base there. Why are you not letting me place? Oh, okay, I need to left click, not right click. I'm too used to 7 days design controls. I'm right clicking to place things. Right, so that is there. Let's go and put the door on it. There we go. Right, so I got like 1 composite foundation left, but that is fine. Let's put the door on. Let's put the doorway on as well. There we go. So now we actually have a doorway. Perfect. And then I think there's a faction password that I need to set on this thing, but I can't remember what it is, so I will need to. I'll probably need to talk to Kix about that. I think he sent it to me in Discord. I just need to remember what it is. Now I know that there was yeah. So there, if you press G and then I think Q and E can rotate things. I can't remember. I remember Kix told me about this before. You can like press things to. I don't know if right click rotates. No, it seems not. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how the rotations work, but we're gonna put our primitive smelting furnace there. Okay, so it is nighttime, so I'm kind of a little bit nervous now. But we want to essentially get our stuff started off. So let's go ahead and I guess get some of the coal here. I'm gonna put that into to go. So that is fueled, and then we just have to click to deactivate, which we don't want to do. Let's go ahead and put all the iron that we've got in here. Because I don't think raw iron is ever used for anything, so we will put all the iron in here. I think we can go ahead and split these stacks, and that might. I don't know if it does it faster or if it goes like down and down and down. So maybe if we do that, does it split them like this? Let's have a look and see if we get like more. Yeah, okay, it does do like 4 at a time. Okay, that's fine. So that's good. I don't know if it like burns through the coal faster, but there you go. So we've got that started, and we can go ahead then and okay, we definitely need to activate this. Activate our glow sticks, guys, because it is getting very very dark now. So nighttime, as you can see, is like super dark. Like it is beyond. Is beyond dark. It's advanced darkness, guys. Now I swear I made some walls. Did I not craft those? Hang on. Yeah, I still got 139 feldspar, so I guess I didn't craft them. So let's go ahead and craft a few walls. I need to kind of get some stuff up here. So we'll get a window, we'll get some walls as well. So windows, I think windows require glass though. Panorama window, what does that require? That requires titanium. Okay, that requires titanium. Yeah, we can't get that yet. Okay, so you know what? My base is probably just going to be for now made of walls, and I think we could probably remove it later. So let's get a few of these walls made. 5 of those. I'm not sure how you do the windows. Let's just go have a look. So I know there was like a basic window you could get. A small window frame requires. Yeah, it does require titanium, unfortunately. Let's just see what else there is around here to do. Because you know, some window frames would be nice. A bleak door frame looks pretty cool. But yeah, windows would be cool. Spiked barricade, eh? What does that require? Feldspar, iron. Okay, so you can make some kind of barricades as well. Okay, so it looks like we can't make the windows yet, which kind of sucks. But there you go. We will deal with that at some point. Let's also make another one of these crates, because that could be pretty good. Because having a crate would be pretty good. So I think that's everything I need to craft it. Yeah, just 4 feldspar. That's fine. So. Craft now. There we go. So we got some walls here. So I don't think we're going to be able to build our entire base yet. We need more feldspar first in order to do that. But that's fine. We're going to at least get some walls in this thing, and then later on we can come back and get some more. There we go. So setting up here. Now the walls are going in. Okay, this glow stick is literally all I have for light right now. So set a new password. Right, I need to go and see what the password is that Kix gave me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and see what the password is. I'm gonna set it, and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I checked the Discord that I've been having with Kix, and there we go. There's our password now. So this guy is now set. So how are we doing in terms of like iron now? So the coal is pretty quickly running down, but I need some of this to make steel as well. So I need to kind of keep this thing fueled. It does eat through this really really quickly. I need to start doing the copper as well. So let's go ahead and get some of that in there as well. So oh wait, that's feldspar. We don't want that. I want my copper ore, which is, I think it's this one? Copper ore, here we go. Right. Okay, so what does feldspar turn into? Oh, it turns into glass. I see. So feldspar becomes glass. So that might let me make the window then? Hang on a minute. Does that let me make the window then if I have the glass? Let me. Well, I just type window. Let's see what comes up. So small window frame requires. Okay, that requires glass. Composite window frame, that's what I want. Okay, it just requires 3 glass. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So we can get a bit more glass here. That'd be cool if we get a bit more glass here. We can just smelt up the. We can just smelt this all up into glass. I'm sure we're gonna need some more anyway at some point. And then while we're gone, we can go ahead and put some copper in here. So let me just wait for this kind of to finish off. And then that way we can just let it go through. And there we go. Now we're getting some copper coming out as well. which is nice. And I'm hearing some alien noises outside, so I'm not sure what's coming for me. But hopefully we won't run into anything too nasty. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna have to expend the rest of the coal to get this going. So this is gonna have to just stay in there. We're probably not going to have all the copper smelted by the time we get back. I think we're going to have probably run out of a few basic things. So yeah, you know what? We're going to have to... I think we're just going to have to expend the entire amount of coal in this thing just to keep it going. So yeah, unfortunately there's not that much, but there we go. Right, so now I kind of got to head outside, and I need to look for rocks. And this is so dark out here. I mean, I cannot even see... I mean, from there, I cannot even see my base. Which is really crazy. So yeah, it's really, really dark. So I think what we're going to have to do is go out and maybe just harvest some more resources. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, just so you guys don't have to see me bashing on rocks all day. Hopefully I run into some. I really hope I do, because it is so dark out here. And then when I got some more resources and we're ready, we're going to see if we can make the rest of the base, which is now like completely outside in the dark, and some advanced mining tools as well, so we can kind of get caught up with the guys. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty guys, I'm back, and it's actually daytime now, hooray! So, the next thing I need to do is, I went out and got a load of resources overnight, and as you can see, I got a ton more coal now, and enough feldspar to hopefully finish off this this actual area. So what we're going to do is we're going to at least build, maybe a couple of windows would be quite nice, just having our base, and a few other things as well. So I got iron and copper here so we can start crafting. So, let's go ahead and build some more of the base, shall we? So let's go ahead and scroll all the way up, there we go. So we can do a composite window frame, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get like 2 of those. There we go, and then we can get a few more walls in here as well. Now I'm thinking, now I've been building it, I was kind of thinking that I probably wanted a window where I placed the first wall, but that's okay. We can deal with that at another time. So let's get a few more composite walls coming out of here, and then hopefully we'll have enough to get everything done that we need to. So let's go and place this next wall. And I was thinking maybe we could have a window kind of. I kind of wanted a window there, but then I'm thinking like the OCD is going to kick in because I'm going to want a window there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make the best of it. We're going to have the composite wall right here, and then any windows that we craft, I'm just going to put one this side, and I'm going to put one this side, so that at least we kind of have like we then have like a lookout over there, and we still have like a lookout point over there, and we have a pretty good view. And if we want to make this place taller, there's nothing stopping us from doing that a little bit later on. So let's get the walls in, and let's go ahead and build this up here. So let's go ahead and start putting these in. Hopefully I've got enough for have I got enough crafting for more? Let's just go and check my queue. So yeah, these walls do take a little bit of time to process, which is fine. I mean, they're walls, right? So they're going to take a while, but that's okay. So we can go ahead and do that. And now we have like at least a walled off section of the base. So how many walls am I going to need? I'm going to need 2, 4. That's going to be 4, and I need 12 more walls, and I currently have 2, so I'm going to need 10 more, I think, to at least get it too high, because I kind of want it to be too high. I got another coming out here, so I need 8 more walls in total. So let's go ahead and see if we can, hopefully we do have enough to make 8. I did try and get a load of feldspar while I was out there, so hopefully we are going to have enough to make 8 of these, and then what we can do is make a higher wall, and then put like a ceiling on the top of this thing. Now, unfortunately, our crafting queue is, a queue, so we have to wait for it to finish up before we can do anything, but at least we can go ahead and start putting these on. So let's go ahead and start crafting these guys up here. So those guys are done, and then we should have some more walls coming out as we need to. So yeah, essentially what I want to do is kind of get this all done, built up as much as we can. And I think it's going to look pretty good when it's all done. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a square, let's face it. It's not going to be great. But we can have, like, several floors as well. I was thinking we could have, like, several floors to this place as well. It would be pretty cool once we get it done. But just trying to think about how I want this place designed. For now, we're just going to have it as a square. That's going to be the long and short of it. It's going to be a glorified rectangle. But, that's going to be fine. So, a box house, pretty much like the first thing anyone makes when they come into like a building game and they see like squares and cubes. It's just like, yeah, we have a box house. I mean, it's a little bit different than like, say, a Minecraft or 7 Days to Die style building, because you have like different shapes that slot together, but still, they're still like squares and rectangles, so you naturally kind of gravitate towards these kind of designs. So let's go ahead and like build this up. And then the next thing I want to do is, I think, work on the T2 mining tool, or the T1 mining tool, sorry, is the next thing I want to work on. So that's that one, and we need like literally one more, and then we're going to need, how many floors are we going to need for the top? We're going to need 8 floors for the top, aren't we? So let's go ahead and put this last guy in here, and let's go then to our crafting queue, and then we're going to go and find the composite floor. There we go, so we can get hopefully 8 of those. I think we're just going to have enough. Yes, we just had enough. Yes! Okay, so you can get that. So the other thing we want to do then is work on the actual, let's come back into crafting now. I want to work on the mining tool as well. So there is a pickaxe, there is a basic mining tool, which I believe is the one we want to make. So this tool not only allows you to gather more ore in less time, but you can also gather gold ore and titanium ore with it. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So it looks like the recipe has changed a little bit. It now only takes copper. And then there's a CMT. What is this? Construction management tool. Use this tool to upgrade, repair, and remove building parts. When a building part is selected, press the right mouse button. Okay, so this allows us to actually reshape our base. Okay, that is awesome. And there's also repair kit as well. So we want to work on the basic mining tool, which is actually a lot easier to make now than it used to be. That is pretty cool. So we can now go ahead and get this. And I think just from doing this, we can get a basic mining tool. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this cooked up as well. We may as well just cook that up, finish that off, and then I think, because it used to require steel, but now it seems that we can literally just go ahead and make it, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and make our basic mining tool. Yes, we can. And we can make a CMT as well. So I think I'll make both of these. So we're going to craft, there it takes 4, so that's fine. Craft one of those and a basic mining tool as well. We'll craft one of those. So yeah, the composite floors are going to kind of, I think they're going to take precedence over everything. And the cool thing is, if we wanted to add more, we can. So here's our composite floors. I think it's going to start getting dark again soon. So let's go ahead and build these guys up here. And yeah, with the construction tool, then I guess we can take things out and move them around as we see fit. So this building is literally just the start. We don't have to, we don't have to have it in this shape constantly. If we want to change it out at some point, so say if I wanted to move the window, I can. So that's pretty cool. So now we should have our storage crate as well, which is awesome. So let's just go G, and then we can map this to somewhere, so I can go ahead and put the storage crate here. So at least now we have our we have our base set up. Now I want to see if there's like a beacon we can maybe craft as well. So yeah, my bases. I mean, how do we add one to this? I guess enter new group name. Okay, so that's new group name. So I don't want to. I guess we just have to. Let's just call it Fox. There we go. We'll just do that for group name. So create new energy group. Okay, so I think this is power management. I see. Right. So as long as something is activated to our power network, that's fine. So that's how we get our energy. Right. I see. So that's more for this. Now, is there anything I can craft? I wonder that can show me where my base is all the time. So there's things like fire bricks and steel, which were a thing to craft things, but it seems... oh, it's a nail gun. What does that allow us to do? Simple projectile weapon. Okay, so we can use that if we want. There's a 9mm pistol, which does take titanium, and it also takes some refined oil as well. So that's interesting. But yeah, I want to see... Basic shirt requires... refined oil. Okay, so that's kind of weird that you need refined oil to make clothing, but there you go. We can get some armor as well if we need it. I just want to kind of see what we've got. So nail gun ammo, sizzler ammo, and then what's in here? I just wanted to see if there's... Okay, that's healing stuff. I just wanted to see if there's anything we can use to like mark out our base, or to kind of just say, this is where it's at. But it doesn't look like it is, unfortunately. I'm not sure. This is a scout mech. Okay, that's pretty cool. I just want to see what that is, because there's some pretty cool stuff we can make here. But there should be some kind of beacon I thought we could make. There's an electrical smelter, a research station as well. Okay, that's cool. Here we go. Base core. That's what it is. We just need one of those. And this will allow us to go ahead, and I think what this does is it marks out where our base is. So claim our land so nobody can build near your base without being authorized to your system. Access and manage your base's electricity. Okay, so we definitely need one of these. So we are going to go ahead and place this guy down. Hopefully this is going to provide a marker for where our base is as well, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. So I guess these have to go in the middle of the block. There we go. And then I guess... Can we use this to then mark out where our base is, or do we have to kind of remember where it is? I guess we have to remember where it is, because oh, look at that, it's like a little computer thing. So this I then think, yeah. So this essentially does what the power stuff does. So this is like the my bases thing. So unassigned, primitive furnace, powered, running, active. Okay, so essentially we can just we can just add some stuff to this, and this controls our power network, it seems. Okay, that's pretty cool. So pretty intuitive. It's not too hard to get to grips with. So let's see what else we can actually make now. So now that we've actually got that all made, what's the next thing we have to work on? So we got basic stuff. We want to go back into crafting. I think we need some kind of lights, but I think they require power. So they use 1 kilowatt of power. But that just requires glass and things. So that's actually pretty easy to get. So we need something to actually generate power. Looks like the coal generator is the best thing. And of course, we need more feldspar. So I have to go out and do a little bit more mining. So we do have a mining tool now, though. So what that should mean is I should be able to say, look, this pickaxe is not what I need. We now have this mining tool that we can go out and get stuff with. Plus, what this should mean is I should be able to get the T2 stuff. Oh, and actually, I should probably close that door just in case anyone, if any enemy factions come in here, then yeah, we want to make sure that's closed. So they could probably destroy that if they wanted to. But yeah, we are gonna try and play it a little bit careful here. So let me head like southwest and see if we can find some more ores, and then we'll see if we can mine with this, and that should give me something. Ah, here we go. I think it's a T2 ore here, right here. So this should give me a few things. There we go. So we're getting we're getting magnesium from this. Look at this. There we go. That's awesome. Okay, is that everything? Oh, there's a bit more here. So this is just pretty much magnesium. Okay, so we got a ton of magnesium from that. Oh, there's more. Okay, give me some more. There we go. There we go. So we got some magnesium. That is awesome. And then we can go around essentially. Now that we've got this, we can start getting the next tier ores. And I think this is another one as well. Hey, here we go. We've got some gold. Nice. Oh, there we go. And there is, I think I'm seeing oil coming here. There we go. So we've actually got some oil. Nice. All right. So there is gold ore, gold ore. Yes, there's oil sand is what we've got. Okay, so that's awesome. So now we can actually get some golden oil. So yeah, I know the flashing is really bright, guys, but there's not really much I can do about that. So hopefully you guys don't mind the bright lights too much, but at least that's going to allow us to get all the ores and stuff that we actually need to progress further down the chain. Because I assume a lot of this is going to be needed to make a mech and things. I don't know how we get the actual ore, the oil itself, like the refined oil, but we got oil sand, so that's a good start. Just going to have a look and see what else we can find out here. I just want to see if there's any rocks around here. There's a big guy over there. I think he's okay. Let's see if I can find more rocks. I think is that another tier 2 one down there? I think it is. Yeah, I call these TT rocks because you can't mine them with a pickaxe, so it's just kind of my little naming convention. And then I guess anything we can't get with the mining tool will be then tier 3, which would probably be the next one up, if there is such a thing. But I think this gives us... Yeah, this is magnesium, this one. Okay, well, that's fine. What I need to find, I guess, is titanium, and I don't know where you find that. There we go. And we got a little bit more here. That's pretty awesome. I think what they need to do is maybe just turn down the effects of the lighting a little bit, because from what I'm seeing, like, the brightness and darkness are, in my opinion, just slightly to the extremes. There we go. Look, we're getting all the stuff out of here as well. That is awesome. So now we can get, hopefully, a load of feldspar out of here as well. Getting a little bit here and there. So yeah, we can go ahead and mine up all this stuff. I just thought I'd show you guys this just so you could see exactly what it's like when you get the mining tool. I mean, I know you guys saw it in the episode I did with Kicks, but it's fun to show. Can I get any from that? No. So I wish you could get feldspar from like these rocks. I think what would be really cool is if they had certain rocks that just gave you the feldspar. That'd be pretty good, because a lot of that is required to build the base. But here we go. This is where we get golden oil. So that's awesome. So now we can get golden things. That's gonna be awesome. But yeah, it seems I get less feldspar from these T2 ones, but we got plenty of gold coming in here, so hopefully this is going to be enough to do whatever we need to do. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool that we can go ahead and have a look and see what's out here. So I'm not sure if the mining tool has a durability or not. It looks like it has a durability bar, but I don't know if that's yet implemented. So it's pretty cool just to run around with it and harvest some ores. That's pretty cool. So is there any more over here? There's some more over here. Okay, so I'll tell you what, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and pretty much do a big old mining run again, get a load of ores in, and then I will meet you guys back once I've got a good amount of ores. Oh, here we go, and here's titanium. So titanium is the really tall spiky one. All right, so hopefully we can get a good amount of titanium from here, and we're getting more oil from here too. Excellent. So we should, in theory, be able to get plenty of titanium and stuff while I'm out here. So let me go do some more mining, guys. If it's nighttime by the time I get back, I'll process all my ores and stuff, and then we can go ahead and see what else we can build, because I'm really liking the look of this, and I'm looking forward to see exactly what we can do. So it's going to be pretty cool. So let me go ahead and get all this done, and then I'll be right back once again. Alrighty guys, I'm back and I've gone ahead and got a load of stuff now. So as you can see, I've got tons of feldspar now, I've got a load of coal to burn, Didn't process my ores yet because I wanted to see if we could potentially start on the electrical stuff. So let's go ahead into crafting real quick. And I want to see then if in our base building stuff there is. I was kind of having a look through all this crafting. Now, there's a few things. There's research stations, crafting stations, and a few other things. So why don't we go ahead and make ourselves? The first thing I want to do is make a coal generator. This is a base generator that produces 50 kilowatts by burning coal. And that's 45-second craft. So we're going to go ahead and craft one of those. Because I think what we should be able to do is if we make one of those, we can then make a crafting station, and then you can insert a crafting CPU to increase crafting speed and the value of the crafted item. So that's pretty cool as well. So I think this is kind of like a workbench where we can kind of separate our crafting queue, which is going to be really, really cool to make as well. So that's going to take another 45 seconds, but let's go ahead and, I don't know, how much does that cost? So it costs like 55 iron, but I think, you know what, we'll do that. Now, while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and continue producing up some stuff in this. Now, I was looking at other things as well, and we are going to need a lot of gold ore to do some things later on down the path. Now, the one thing I'm really struggling to find, believe it or not, is actually iron. I'm finding like hardly any iron around, so hopefully we will be able to find a good amount. So let's go ahead and oh, here's our coal. Actually, here's our coal generator. It's ready already. So in that case, can we just shift click this out of here? Yeah, we can just shift click that out of there. It seems when you shift click, there's like a bit of a flash in the background, but that's okay. So what we should be able to do now then is maybe we can go ahead and put this this coal generator down, and then we can actually start producing ourselves a little bit of power here, because that'd be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and where do we want our power production? Let's have our power production like, I know there's a bit of grass in here, but there's not much we can do. Let's have our power production like at the back of the base here. So I assume what we need to do is put coal in there, and then it works, right? So if we put coal in there, that says it's powered. And I guess that thing will eat through coal slowly but surely. So yeah, burn progress 50 seconds. So one coal lasts 60 seconds, which isn't bad. It's not great, but I think it's the best we have for now. So the next thing then is we have our crafting station as well. So let's go ahead and put this somewhere. Where do I want to put this? I guess we could put this in the middle. I guess why don't we put this thingy next to our mainframe computer thingy, like right there? There you go. Let's build this up here. And then I think what we need to do in this case is we just need to... this allows us then to craft stuff on this thing. And then it says insert a crafting CPU to be able to craft faster. So essentially this this allows us to just craft stuff separate from our inventory, which is pretty cool. I don't know where you insert the crafting CPUs, but this will allow us to craft stuff without getting in the way of other things, which is really, really handy. So let's go ahead then and make an electrical smelter, because a basic electrical smelter requires 35 kilowatts hours. So let's go ahead and do this, because what this should be able to do is allow us to produce stuff, and I think coal burns more efficiently in a generator than it does elsewhere, so that should be pretty cool. And we should probably get some lights as well. I'd like to get some lighting in here as well, so let's go and get a couple of those. So we get a couple of lights, and we should then have our stuff here. So here's our furnace thingy. Okay, oh, this thing is... okay, I thought it was quite a bit bigger, but it's not actually that much bigger. So that's cool. Let's go G, and I guess we'll put it next to our first one, and we can just... yeah, we can just have it over here. So this guy should, I believe, he already has power. So it says it is powered, and he's part of our network, which is awesome. So essentially, all we need to do now is just put ores in here, and then we get output. So, for example, if we were to go ahead and put our iron in here, I don't know how much, I don't know if this is any faster, but what we can do is always make more of these if we wanted to. So now what we need to do is just have our ores in here, and that will go ahead and start smelting stuff up for us, which is pretty cool. So then all we have to do is do that, and then instead of having to use coal in this thing, we can pretty much go ahead and get rid of this thing now, which is going to be really cool. So it looks like the power range is not bad at all. So we got a couple of lights coming. There's one there, there's two. So I guess we could maybe put some lights around here as well, which would be pretty nice. So we can put them on the walls, which is cool. So why don't we have one like right there? There you go. That lights the place up a little bit nicer. So we can have one there, and maybe we could have one maybe outside the door so we can see where our base is. Now this will, of course, mean enemies can see where it is too. But I think that'd be really helpful in the middle of the night when we're trying to, find some stuff, and we're just trying to go ahead and see where the hell we're going. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's make a few. I think we're going to make a few more coal generators and then a couple more furnaces. So I'd say maybe 2 generators for now would be a good thing. So let's go ahead and get 2 of those. So we'll craft one of those, and then in my other one we'll go ahead and do a crafting. We'll do a furnace in my other one if I can. Oh, we short on something? Electrical furnace. What are we short on here? We are short on... Oh, we're short on copper. Okay, so we need to actually get some more copper going, which is fine, because then I think we can have some of these together. We've got loads of iron coming up here. I don't know if you get more from this, or if it's more efficient. I think this actually doubles your ore. Hang on. I think it does. Yeah, this thing doubles your ore. Okay, that's awesome. So this is actually ore doubling as well. So the other furnace, totally useless. We may as well just use this. Because ore doubling? Like, hell yes, I'm so in that. That's awesome. So yeah, ore doubling is going to be a good thing. So in that case, we need to produce essentially more copper. Now, this thing does go pretty slowly. I don't know if there's a way to speed this up, or if we provide more power to it if it speeds up, but I don't think it does. So this should then burn through the last of that. There we go. And then we can put the copper in here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we can start producing up copper. There we go. So then it takes 5 seconds per operation. And then I think it ore doubles. Let's see. So I should get 8. I do. That is so cool. So yeah, we actually ore double from this thing, which is really, really nice. I am a fan of that. That is completely awesome. So now we've got this done, we should be able to get another coal generator put down as well. So we should now have our second coal generator. So I will go ahead and put it over here with the other one. So if we go G here, we can go and just chuck it right next to it. So we can have this kind of like our power area. So this has still got 138 coal in there. And we should be able to... I'd say we should just half it and then put some in there. There we go. So that's power output 50. I don't know if you can make it output more by putting it in here. No, okay, so it has a maximum output of 50, which is fine. That's actually totally fine, because you know that's kind of what I was expecting anyway. And it's pretty cool. We now have lights and everything going on in here as well, and things are overall going pretty well. So let's get another furnace then. I think that'll be the next thing I want to get. So let's go ahead and make a second furnace, electrical smelter. Here we go. So it's kind of expensive, but we've got enough for 2. So I think I'd want 2, just so we can start crafting up this stuff a little bit faster while we are away from base, because that'd be really handy. And then we can deactivate any of these that we need. So now I think what we should be able to do is view all this from the thing. Yeah, here we go. So we can actually view all of our stuff here, and we can turn it on or off as we wish, which is actually really, really nice. So this one we can activate or deactivate as we want to, which is really, really good. So that means now that while we're doing this, we can go ahead and just say, yeah, we want this active, we want this active. So yeah, it now shows us like everything in our base, which is really, really nice. Can we drag these around into order? Would be nice if we could, like, it would be nice if we can move it up, but it doesn't look like we can. But this pretty much now shows us the overview of all of our stuff that's going on, which is really nice. And it looks like that furnace uses a little bit less power than I thought, so maybe 1 coal gen is going to be enough to run it. But there we go. We can get furnace number 3, and we can go ahead and have this guy here, and then maybe we can have this guy doing something else, like I don't know, what's this, magnesium, I guess. We could have this to magnesium or the gold, maybe, or the titanium. I think yeah, I think we're gonna do... Can we actually do all of these together? I wonder if we can do it all together. I'm interested to see now, because if we can, that's going to be awesome. We just let it do that, let it work up. So let's go and see if it does it all together. It does. Okay, it actually does several things at once. So we don't have to completely concentrate it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to half the copper stack here, and then we're going to put it into this guy here. And now we should be able to produce up all our stuff. So now we've got 2 furnaces going. That should be absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and get all these out here. And that's looking pretty cool. So now we've got the capability to make those things. I mean, once again, we're short on feldspar, and I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff away in here. I mean, I don't want this. That can be stored in the crate. Now, the other thing we can do is, I believe now, try and make ourselves some better armor. So that requires, if we go to crafting here, we should be able to go into our clothing one, and we can make some basic stuff, and we can make some light proto boots, some medium tech armor. So what does medium tech armor require? That requires oil, and it requires pig iron, which is fine. So we can get some medium tech iron. So we just need to go ahead and make this stuff. Now this does require a lot of oil, and I believe you only get 1 per thing. So if we try and maybe get as much of this into refined oil as we can, because I think it all needs to be refined oil anyway, but getting some medium proto armor would be really nice. So I do want to see if we can do that. So let's go ahead and just... I did get a lot of this, but hopefully... Is there a way to actually type number in the box? Yeah, there is. Oh, I'm right there anyway. So 80, there we go. Craft now. I don't know how quickly that crafts up. Yeah, that's actually pretty quick. So that takes like 1 second per craft. That's nice. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of this stuff here as well. So we'll take the iron. from here even. I'll take that, and we can make sure everything is looking good. So there we go, we got some gold coming, got some magnesium. I think the other thing I want to work on is maybe getting myself a gun of some kind, and that would be very nice too. So let's go ahead and see if we can, let's do it on the crafty guy over here. Let's go and see if we can get a gun now. So we can now get, so an assault rifle requires a lot of iron, which I don't want to use. And what ammo does the Sky 9mm pistol uses 9 mil pistol rounds. What does the assault rifle use? That uses 7.62s. Okay, so let's have a look at the ammo types. So standard 9mm rounds require, okay, they require coal. That's fine. We got loads of that. The other thing it requires is magnesium ore. Okay, these require just magnesium ore. Okay, that's actually a little bit crappy because I need more stuff than that. So 7.62 requires, okay, so it looks like not all of these require refined magnesium, but it's actually magnesium ore. So I may take, I may keep the refined magnesium that we've got so far, but some does require the ore. So I'll take this one out, I think, and then we go ahead and half that and keep that going. There we go, that's good. So now we've got loads of copper coin. Man, look at all these resources. Now that we got started, resources just swimming in now. So we should be able to make ourselves, I really want an assault rifle though. That'd be really cool to get if we can. An assault rifle, like, let's see. So what we're short on here, we are short on, okay, it's literally the iron that we're short on. So if we just get a little bit more iron, we can get an assault rifle. And I think that'd be really cool to have, like, early on. I mean, why wouldn't we get an assault rifle if we can have it early on, right? I think that'd be pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can just go ahead and maybe there's some rocks nearby that we can just go ahead and mine up. I find iron is one of the more difficult things to get. In all honesty, I do find it a little bit tricky to get. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and explore the middle area, because I believe that's where you get research notes and things to unlock some better stuff. And that's kind of where the PvP comes in. You know, you go to the middle, but you know, to get the more advanced tech, you obviously need to go there. And then, of course, other players are there from the other faction, and then that's where the PvP begins. So most of the stuff, I believe, is going to happen around the spire. So I just want to go and see if I can find maybe some more ores around this area. So I think a little bit more mining is going to be required, unfortunately. So there's still a lot of mining going on. I still don't quite have enough, but I really want this assault rifle. Oh, here we go. There's I think I see some rocks over here, and I think I'm going to need some more oil as well. Here we go. There's something here. I think that's a coal one. Yeah, that's a... Oh, no, wait, that is 901, so we can get some out of that. Okay, that's lucky. I did find 901 relatively quickly, which is nice. There we go. So we got... how should we get from there? A little bit. I just probably want to get a little bit more as we go. I mean, I run through these resources so quickly at the moment that we're probably going to want quite a bit to keep me going. Yeah, so probably quite a bit. Now, I don't know if there's like a way to get more advanced generators and stuff like that. I'm sure there is. Oh, I see a titanium spike over there as well. And there's another T2 thing here. I think this is gold. It says, yeah, here we go. Here's gold here. Plus we get oil as well. So yeah, if we want some medium proto armor, I think before we go out into the main area, we want to get ourselves some proto armor, just to be sure that we are a little bit better defended. So if we can get some stuff from here, that would be awesome. So it seems okay. Where'd that titanium spike go? I want to grab that. I think it was by this other base. I swear I saw another base over here with it. Here we go. Was there another base over here? Oh no, there wasn't. Okay, that's cool. I will grab that. So more titanium as well. We can grab that because I think that's going to be useful for a few other things. But yeah, what we really need to do is go ahead and you know, find some research stuff, I believe, and we need to go to the middle into the wasteland area to actually get that stuff, which is going to be really cool. But yeah, we're finding a few things out here. So that is coal. We do need a bit more coal anyway because, you know, I'm going to be burning through that like crazy trying to keep my base powered. So if we get more coal on the way, that is not a bad thing. Let's just get that last little bit there. There we go. So let's go and have a look. There's some more gold over here. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we need, and I think a lot of it does require gold as well. So if we can just grab this as we find it, it might be a cool little thing. So I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit more stuff. I'm gonna smelt some stuff up, and then we're gonna see if we can make ourselves a assault rifle. So I'll be right back in just a minute. One long moment of mining later, we are back. Now, it's currently the evening, so I'm probably not going to be heading out too much more, because it's going to get, like, really, really dark soon. But I wanted to see, then, if we could finally go ahead and make this this stuff that I wanted to make. So that guy is done smelting. Do I have any more ores to process up? I've got some feldspar going in here just to make some more glass for me, because I thought that could be really, really handy just to have. And I'm going to actually get some of this iron and just quickly just chuck it in here as well, just to try and get it smelted up as soon as we can. But as you can see, I've got a very good amount of materials now, so I'm pretty happy with where I'm sitting on in terms of all the forge stuff as well. So that's all looking very nice. So we're gonna get all this stuff out now. Let's see if we can go ahead and make ourselves a few nice things. Let's do it on the crafter here. So I'm not sure how you add the crafting CPUs to this thing, but one thing I do want to get is pretty much the medium tech armor stuff. Now I believe this takes a long time to craft, so we're going to go ahead and start crafting. Yeah, we're going to do medium tech armor boots, we're going to do the medium tech gloves, we're going to do the shirt, and we're going to do the pants, because that way we can go ahead and make sure we've got all that stuff there. And then as long as I have some, as long as I have like medium tech armor, that should leave me a little bit safer to go ahead and make stuff. So it should be popping into my thing now, and I believe we can just wear that as we need to. I can probably shift click that on my person in a minute. But yeah, this is all the medium tech armor being cooked up here. Now the other thing I wanted to do is go ahead and see if I could do the AK now, or the assault rifle, which is it's either an M4 or an AK. It looks more like an M4 actually. So yeah, I think we can go ahead and make that. That's going to take 50 seconds to do. I'm going to go ahead and craft that, and we're going to see if we can get some ammo for it as well. Now the ammo we're not going to be able to get too much of, because of course my what am I trying to say? The amount of oil that it takes. Actually, yeah, it does require a bit of oil. So I can't really make many of these, but I'm just gonna make as many of these as I can, just so I've got something to like quick burst fire. I mean, I probably would have been better off going with the pistol, but I don't care. Let's go ahead and make that. So we'll make an assault rifle, and we'll make some rounds for the assault rifle as well. And at least that way we've pretty much got everything we need there. Okay, so I've got the armor coming. Okay, there we go. So now I should technically be able to go ahead and wear this stuff. So is there a there's an inventory one, so I guess I literally just need to put this on here. So I'm not sure what this one is. That's just like basic gloves of poor quality. So essentially we just need to swap these out for the better stuff, and that way I can then have better armor, and that's gonna be awesome. So the character doesn't show up in the menu or anything, but that's okay. We can go ahead and wear these. There we go. And then I am now pretty much kicked out. There's like a slot for implants as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So my character is now a little bit better off with light armor. I don't know if we can like break the stuff down, so I'm probably just gonna store it away for now. And there we go. So we got bullets being cooked up here, and our AK is pretty much now ready. So here we go. We can go ahead and arm this guy. I guess R is reload it. There we go, and we can go ahead and add all the bullets in here that we like. And I believe as we craft more, we just have to go ahead and add some more. There we go. So we've got. Saying I've currently got 15 out of 32 in stock. So I guess oh, actually these make 5 at a time. Hang on then. That's pretty cool. So that should get me up to. Okay, if these things make. Hang on. I think there's a bug with the reload going on here, because I think as I'm making them, I'm losing stuff. But yeah, that actually gives you 5 rounds per craft. That's actually not bad. So that's going to allow me to go ahead and do all kinds of awesome things, which I'm happy about. So let's go ahead and get all the iron here. Alright, so the other thing I could look at making then is we can make some more lights for the base. I think I want to do that, and I want to see how we make a how do we make a crafting CPU? I want to see, because that would to speed up crafting time, that's going to be really handy. So there should be like an everything one, and I can search. Where's the search box? Here we go. Let's go and type CPU or crafting. Crafting station. Okay, I guess the CPUs aren't implemented yet. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see what they were, if there was such a thing. So the other thing we could do is I want to see if we can make can we make a mech yet? Yes, we can. We can actually make a scout mech. Oh my god, we can actually make a mech already. That is crazy. So how long is that going to take? Only 35 seconds. So, and then we can also get a machine gun for the scout mech, and we can also make mech armor plates as well, which requires a few more things that we don't quite have yet. But if we can get a scout mech, yeah, let's make a mech. Let's do it. End of episode 1 on our own. Let's see if we can make a mech. That's going to be awesome, because then hopefully at this point I'll be kind of caught up with where Kix and Cage are. I mean, I don't have the mining drill yet, so that's going to be something that we have to work on. But yeah, I'll be at least then a little bit more caught up with where those guys are, and that'll be all good. But yeah, it's really good. So yeah, the actually that's not bad. We got like it comes like start with a red dot sight as well. I kind of want to make maybe some lights on here as well. So let's go ahead and get some lights. Just so we can get those around the base, because I want my base to be a little bit more lit up as well. So let's get a few of those. So let's get like 10 lights, and there we go. We can go ahead and put these up. They only use like one more each, so they're not like terrible in terms of like keeping this area lit. And if we need to like keep some stuff in here, we can. So that is awesome. So we should be able to go ahead and essentially we could probably expand the space as well. Would be pretty nice. But for now, I kind of want to get some lights in here. I'm very glad that we've got some lights going now. That is very, very nice because at least now we're not completely stuck in the dark, which was kind of the problem before. But we have lights now, which is great. So we should be able to go ahead and put these guys. I'll put one above the door here. There you go. We'll put one up there. That'll keep this place lit. I don't want to have too many lights because I think I think the game has a few issues with its brightness at the moment. So just getting a few in here and there, I think we'll have one there, one there. Yeah, because as you can see already now it's kind of bright. So I think I'll just have Oh, do I not have lights now? Yeah. So as you can see, it is already kind of bright now, which is cool. But at the same time, oh look, here's our mech. Here's our mech. This is awesome. So how do we? Okay, I guess we just place this mech in the world. So if we open this guy, how do we? Oh, the mech has turned sideways. So how do we put this down? I guess we just put him on the ground here. There you go. So we put this guy down here, and I guess this is our mech's pad. So he will stay on the pad here. Like I don't see him, so I guess he's gotta we gotta wait for it to build or something. Or I see the mech pad, but I'm not seeing the actual mech itself. So I guess maybe we just have to wait for that to construct or something. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh wait, hang on. I see it. I see its outline, but I'm not actually seeing it yet. So I guess this thing has to very, very slowly build to make the full mech, I suppose. Can I interact with this at all? Let's have a look here. Okay, let me get my constructy tool. Can we take this up again? So I think we got to hold this in our hand. Can we? Oh, here we go. So this is the scout mech. Let's see. Can we? So we can reinforce. We can cancel. So demolish will pretty much give us the resources back, I guess. Let me see. Let me come out of that. Oh no, here we go. It's done. Hey, there we go. So we got the set a new password. So this one I'm just gonna set a password for me because this is my mech, so I don't want anyone getting in. Okay, I can't have that long a password. Okay, let me try something else. There we go. That'll do. Set password. There we go. And I think we can enter the pilot seat. Oh god, look at this. This is awesome. So we press Y to activate. Okay, so we activate this thing. How do we move? I guess we need to. Okay, so I'm not sure how we move in this thing. So it's saying it's powered. Okay, oh, it's not powered. So we need to power this thing somehow. Okay, so let me. How do I get out of this thing? I have no idea how we get out. So that's the weapons. Okay, so you can access this inventory like this. I don't know how we exit the mech though. That's something. So yeah, we need to missing a loaded energy cell. Okay, so we need to actually make an energy cell. So how the hell do we make how the hell do we make that? I have no idea. But that's pretty cool. This is us inside the mech now. Unfortunately, it has no power to use, so I'm not sure how we get out of this thing. Okay, I'm just gonna press random key. So Y activates it. But yeah, I don't know how you get out of this thing. Okay. Does it actually say? It doesn't actually say. So this is how we can pilot the mech, but I can't actually get out, which is kind of sucky. But it does actually point to the location of the mech as well. It seems. So yeah, I am now trapped in a mech, and I actually can't leave it. So what I'm gonna do? Let me just come off camera and see if I can get out of this. All right, I think I figured out what it is. I think the key is X to come out of this thing. Yeah, you press X and you exit this thing. So now we need to actually make a power cell to actually power the thing. Now, I think that's probably going to require uranium, I would have thought. So that might be something we have to do in a future episode. But that's pretty cool. We've actually got a scout mech now that we can go ahead and once we actually get this thing powered, we can actually, ride around in this thing, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm actually really looking forward to trying this out. So yeah, the construction tool will allow us to essentially remodel our base as we see fit, and I'm probably going to end up doing that at some point. Maybe in the next episode we can kind of reorganize our base a bit. So I don't want a box base. I want something a bit nicer looking than that. So if we can reorder it and rebuild it, that would be pretty nice as well. So let's go ahead and get the last of these lights down. I want to go ahead and do that just so we have these all placed in. I won't have them everywhere. I'll just have a couple. I think I have two there for now. There you go. That makes it nice and bright inside. And I guess we can have like on the ceiling part here. Can we place them on the ceiling? Let's see. Let's step back a bit. Kind of, but they kind of float. They kind of float. I mean, does that look any good? Does it have like a wire when it comes down? Let's have that. Okay, you don't see it there. Okay, so it looks like it just. Oh, it might go to the top. It might go to the top of another floor. I reckon that's what's happening. So if I put lights above it, let me see. If I put lights above this, and we go outside, does this appear above the floor? I kind of want to see. I have a feeling it probably does. Yeah, my place is lit up like a beacon now. But I think it does put it above the floor. I can't really see it from here, but I'm assuming that's what it's done because I can't see it from anywhere else. But there we go, guys. I think what we're going to do is, at this point, I think we're at a pretty good point to go ahead and end off the episode now, because I've got pretty far already. Got myself a mech, got myself a few other cool things, and, you know, did a fair bit of mining, and kind of sort of caught up. I'm going to probably go and repay whoever supplied me my initial resources as well. I might go back and, I think we saw it around the water here, I might go back and give them, you know, some ingots of titanium or something, just to pay them back for the resource I borrowed as well. So hopefully I took from the right drill. As I said, if you figure out it was me that took from a drill that wasn't publicly accessible, then I do apologize. But hopefully you guys don't mind, and we can go ahead and I'll go ahead and repay you if that is the case. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the episode, guys. This Windows thing is really weird looking, but there you go. I'm gonna end off the episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then. Bye!